This is not the border between two unfriendly countries. It's one of the entrances to one of the parking lots at San Diego State College. You get in by putting a dime in the slot, but as they used to say, you pays your money and you takes your chances. Some people don't get in. A counter keeps track of how many cars go into and out of the lot. The problem is simple. There are more cars than there are parking spaces. Used to be at State College that you'd pay $13 a year for parking privileges, but the students call that a hunting license because the parking privileges just weren't there. This system is designed to overcome that problem, but it creates a new one in the process, a bottleneck in the morning, and that's the students' main objection to the parking gates.
Okay. If you don't mind having your dimes gobbled up and waiting in line for a half hour before classes, it's great. But I think the old situation we had with parking stickers was a lot more feasible. And
I think the idea originated as a good idea. It's less expensive than the parking sticker, but then the problem has arisen where cars are in line half an hour to even an hour to get into the parking lot. It's full, there's a limited amount of space. I don't know what the answer is, but it is a problem.
Well, right now it's rather congested. I know I myself have to leave at 6:30 in the morning in order to get to school by 7 to avoid long lines and so forth, because by 7:30 the lines are all the way up the hill.
You think this...
Well, it hasn't bothered me because I have to come for an 8 o'clock class every day, and since I do have a class that early, I get here by 7:15, and this lot is just beginning to fill up, so that I have gotten a spot every day.
So you have no complaints?
No, I would like to have a basket-shaped funnel of some kind so that I wouldn't have to reach over to put the dime in.
I think everything ought to be turned around. I think you ought to pay when you leave. That would tend to eliminate the lines forming in the morning, and everybody could get here on time.
College officials are working to overcome the problem. They've asked the state legislature to appropriate $3 million for 3 multi-level parking buildings. That will be sometime in the future. And meanwhile, the electric gates will continue to wave impudently at the students. George Lewis reporting from State College.